confidence is not just a feeling. Confidence is not just a feeling. It's a stature, and it's a heart posture, and it's the way that you hold yourself with love and humility. And so when it comes to love, a lot of us think of love as an emotion, and it is. There are times that you feel love, but even beyond that, love is a choice. Maybe some of you have heard that, maybe some of you haven't, but love is not just that feeling, that warm, fuzzy feeling in the moment that somebody does something great for you and you're just like, "I love you," or somebody does something cool and it turns out they've accepted you and you're like, "Hey, love you, girl." Love is beyond that. Love is when your sibling is getting on your nerves and you cannot deal with them, but instead of snapping at them, you're able to make the choice in that moment and say, you know what, I love them, and so I am going to be kind by giving them space, and I'm going to love them by not snapping at them. And um, that can't happen all of the time. Like I said, perfection is a myth, but definitely the more that you aim to love, the more that you're able, that just it comes more naturally as like an exercise, like you're able to exercise the choice of loving people, and it becomes easier over time. And you're able to love people well when you love yourself well. It starts with loving yourself well because you are the person who you have to live with every single millisecond of your life. I don't want to live every millisecond of my life with somebody that I don't love. But sometimes I have to make the choice to love myself. Because as I live every millisecond of my life with myself, I see all of the things in myself that I don't like, including sometimes me creating something that I don't like. And so you make the choice. You make the choice to love yourself. And with that, you make the choice to be confident. For the first 13 years of my life, total, like, would absolutely resonate with being an introvert in the sense that I was not outgoing and it was really hard to talk to people. Um, I completely lost my train of thought. I don't know why I was talking about me being an introvert, but um, hopefully you're able to like stitch up the loose ends, and Lord, you can stitch up the loose ends. What I'm just planting seeds, God, and you're able to give them the full vision and give them the full idea and continue to grow in them what they need to hear. Yes, I agree with that. And so, even though I don't know where I was going with that, I'm still confident because I admit that I am not perfect and I don't know what I was saying, but confidence is not just a feeling. It's a choice to love yourself. It's a choice to be confident. And it turns out that, yes, when you feel something, you show the body language for that thing. So, say I'm feeling nervous and not confidence. Well, then what I'm going to show is I'm going to be smaller. I'm going to be like touching my face and my hair more. I'm going to be maybe like holding my wrist. I'm going to be more closed off, trying to protect myself. That is body language that you would show when you're nervous. But on the flip side, you can make the choice to show the body language of being confident, even when you don't feel confident. And that doesn't just put on a fake front for people. Do you know what? That changes what's going on in your brain. It lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and it amps up the confidence hormone, whatever it's called. It like be by actually making the choice to show confident body language, which I'm going to give you some tips on what that is, you can help yourself step into that choice. So you make the choice and your emotions follow. You make the choice to love and you feel the emotion of love. Maybe later. You make the choice to be confident, even by just showing it with your body and by saying, I love myself. I love myself. I love myself. and that confidence, that feeling of confidence, that's maybe a little more effortless, is gonna come. Feet about hip width, and just put your hands on your hips and lift up your head so that there's space between your ears and your shoulders. Relax your shoulders, maybe put them back. You don't have to stretch them back, but just put them back, your chest up, and it can become a more natural position. It doesn't have to be like, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident. Doesn't have to be that way. Although it can. And sometimes just being silly will also change your perspective. The glory of God is man fully alive. That's when you have to think about. The glory of God is man fully alive. The glory of God is shown when you choose to be unashamed, fully alive. You give yourself freedom to be fully you and fully alive. Because imagine, we all know God is the great creator, right? He is the great creative. He created everything that you see, including everything about yourself and your family and your friends and nature and all the different little creative ideas. It's like just God working through us all. So you are His creation. And when you are choosing to not love yourself, you are not allowing yourself to be fully alive. And you are doing a dishonor to the way that God created you. And so when you choose to love yourself, you choose to honor what God created. And you naturally, as you love yourself, you naturally gain this confidence and you give yourself this freedom, the gift of freedom to walk unashamed and become fully alive. And that is what gives God glory. It's just you. It's just beautiful you. It's not stuff that you have to do. And of course, there's plenty of ways to give him glory, like singing to him and building churches and building communities and praying for one another and looking for him in everything. Yes. But the glory of God is you, because you are the creation that he most loves and he most desires, and he wants to see you come alive.